How do you feel when you spend too much time on social media?
I feel tired and lose focus after using social media for long hours.
How does social media affect your daily routine?
It distracts me from my important tasks and wastes my time.
How do you handle negative comments on social media?
I try to ignore them, but sometimes they make me feel upset.
How does social media influence your mood?
It often makes me feel jealous or unhappy after comparing my life to others.
How do you think social media affects your sleep?
It keeps me awake late at night because I scroll through posts for hours.
How does he react to online criticism?
He becomes stressed and loses confidence after reading bad comments.
How does she feel when people post fake pictures online?
She feels disappointed because it creates false standards.
How do they waste time on social media?
They spend hours watching videos instead of studying or working.
How does it harm mental health?
It increases anxiety, stress, and loneliness among users.
How does this habit of scrolling affect productivity?
It reduces focus and makes it hard to complete tasks on time.
How does Ali deal with online pressure?
Ali feels confused and tries to stay away from social apps.
How do students get distracted by social media?
They keep checking notifications instead of paying attention in class.
How does the internet connection make social media more addictive?
It gives quick access, so people can't stop checking updates.
How do teenagers misuse social media?
They share personal information without understanding its risks.
How does excessive use of social media affect studies?
It decreases concentration and lowers academic performance.
How do parents worry about their children's screen time?
They fear that kids are wasting time and learning bad habits.
How does social media cause family distance?
People spend more time online and less time talking to each other.
How does comparing lives online affect confidence?
It makes people feel inferior and unhappy with their own lives.
How does she lose focus while studying?
She keeps checking her phone for updates during study hours.
How does he feel after long social media use?
He feels mentally tired and unable to think clearly.
How do fake profiles create problems?
They spread lies and deceive innocent users.
How does social media cause cyberbullying?
It allows bullies to insult or threaten others anonymously.
How does this platform affect privacy?
It collects personal data and shares it with unknown sources.
How do users become addicted to likes and comments?
They keep posting for attention and can't stop checking responses.
How does misinformation spread through social media?
False news spreads quickly when people share without checking facts.
How do people lose real-life connections?
They spend time online instead of meeting friends in person.
How does she waste her mornings on social media?
She scrolls through feeds instead of doing something productive.
How does he forget his goals because of social media?
He gets distracted and spends less time on his priorities.
How do fake influencers affect young minds?
They make young people believe in unrealistic lifestyles.
How do hackers use social media?
They steal personal information and misuse it.
How does this addiction affect physical health?
It causes eye strain, headaches, and back pain.
How do friends fight because of online posts?
They misunderstand comments and start arguments.
How does it affect your communication skills?
It reduces face-to-face interaction and real conversation practice.
How does social media harm relationships?
It creates jealousy and trust issues between partners.
How does she spend too much time on Reels?
She keeps watching them for hours without realizing it.
How does he lose motivation for his work?
He gets distracted by constant social media notifications.
How do rumors spread on these platforms?
People share unverified information that causes confusion.
How do people compare their achievements online?
They feel low when they see others' success stories.
How does this trend affect teenagers' confidence?
It makes them feel less important or unsuccessful.
How do online arguments cause stress?
They create anger and spoil relationships with others.
How does the use of filters affect self-image?
It makes people feel insecure about their real appearance.
How do users forget real happiness?
They focus more on virtual likes than real-life joy.
How does social media waste working hours?
Employees spend time scrolling instead of finishing tasks.
How do parents feel when kids ignore them for phones?
They feel hurt and worried about their children's habits.
How does it affect students' grades?
Their marks drop because they study less and scroll more.
How does the fake news affect society?
It creates panic and spreads wrong information.
How do people overshare their private life?
They post personal details without thinking about safety.
How does this platform encourage laziness?
It keeps people sitting for long hours without movement.
How does he react when posts get no likes?
He feels disappointed and questions his self-worth.
How does she get influenced by online trends?
She copies others without realizing it's not suitable for her.
How do online challenges cause danger?
They push people to try harmful or risky acts.
How does this habit affect creativity?
It reduces imagination because people copy instead of creating.
How do people get scammed online?
They trust fake offers and lose their money.
How does social media damage reputation?
A single wrong post can ruin someone's image permanently.
How do kids get exposed to harmful content?
They come across inappropriate videos or comments online.
How does it lead to procrastination?
It makes people delay important work for entertainment.
How do companies misuse user data?
They sell it to advertisers for profit.
How does social media create fake happiness?
People pretend to be happy even when they are not.
How do online fights damage friendships?
They create misunderstandings and end long-term bonds.
How does excessive screen time affect eyes?
It causes dryness and weak eyesight over time.
How does he lose time for hobbies?
He scrolls all day instead of reading or exercising.
How do social apps reduce focus at work?
They distract workers with constant pop-up messages.
How does she feel when her photo gets rude comments?
She feels embarrassed and loses confidence in herself.
How do viral videos affect young users?
They waste time watching useless content all day.
How does this addiction reduce family bonding?
It stops people from talking and spending quality time together.
How do online arguments affect mental peace?
They create tension and spoil the day's mood.
How does it promote fake standards of beauty?
It makes people believe that only edited looks are perfect.